Oh, are we live? Hello, 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 everyone. There's that FS realistic noise going on in the back. Welcome again to part, I don't know what part we are, part 15 of World Tour. This time we are going, let's have a quick look at the interactive map. Let's have a quick look. You just zoom in. So I haven't filled in all the progress. It should go all the way over here. I haven't done that yet. But at the moment we are at SW. Yeah, I need to move that up a bit. SSWS, which is, if you bear with me, if I can get things working. That's SSWS, which is Caçapava do Sol. Quite a scary runway, especially at night, and you can't see any lights, but we managed to land on that. And so today we should be just flying east again. Be flying east, more east, no, west, one of those, flying west. So we're not going to get into Argentina just yet. I think we're going to miss Uruguay, and we're just going to go straight east into Uruguay. Oh, sorry, Argentina, one of them. And here we're flying the Black Square B36 Bonanza Professional, and it's going to be a VFR route today. So here we are, and let's have a quick look at the charts. Right, okay, so here's our airport. This is where we are at the moment, and we're going to try and make our way across to, and I wrote this down, SARL. Where does that go then? SARL. S-A-R. Where's SARL? SARL. Here we are. And this is that SARL? Yeah, which is, let's click on that. Oh, click on that. And this is Paso de lo Libre. I don't know what that means. And we'll have a quick look at the charts, of course. There are no charts for anything, as usual, for a small airport. It's got two runways. It's looking a bit frisky on runway 18. But runway 36 looks okay. We've got some comms, which say intentions, which I've still got to launch. Let me just launch that. There we go. Let's open that. There we go. Always wants to install every time. It's very, very weird. I'm just trying to reconnect. Okay, yes, it knows where I am. Well, I've got a little warning here. What does that mean? No, it doesn't. That's not a warning. So we've got, yeah, this is SARL. So we've got two runways. We've just got runway 36 and runway 18. It's a little busy place here with a little bit of controlled airspace. So at least we've got someone to talk to today. So we've got like loads of different traffic control and stuff. I no doubt we'll be able to talk to. Let's just have a quick look. So it's ground to 3,500 there, and it's probably 2,000 to, yeah, so it's got a funnel coming in. Nice safety terminal approach. So it's I've lost my space now. So it's a nice little flight from SW. I've lost my thing again. Let's have a quick look for it. SWS. I did actually put it in here, I think. Yeah, there we go. I did actually create a little flight plan for it, but we won't be using the flight plan today. So we'll just be heading off VFR all the way across, and we'll try not to look at the map here. We'll try and carry on to carry on using the looking out the window and using the internal EFB for it. So we're going to try and come in runway 36, I think. Runway 36. It's got some no departures, no arrivals, no approaches. So as we're coming in VFR, we'll just follow this straight in and straight down to the runway. I'm sure they might be able to give me some vectors if I stay far away. far away. So that's the flight plan today. We've got something here, flight level 240. I'm not sure, this restricted? So we've got some restricted airspace there, but I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to fly through that and get shot down. We've got a restricted airspace. Let's click on both. There we go. So we've got 2000 to 295, ground to 35. So if you stay about 2,000 feet, then we should be able to be all right. So just as because I don't know what the winds are here, and I'm not going to bother too much with it. We've got a track of 2990 degrees. Here we go, 2990 degrees and 191 nautical miles. Now, the interesting thing about SARL is that they have an ADF, little ADF beacon. So you've got one here. I'll just try and find it. I've got one here. I might actually try and come in on this. No, it doesn't matter, does it? Because yeah. So it's got an ADF signal. So let's make a note of that ADF. So ADF 325L. I wonder how I make things bigger on this. Can I make things bigger? Oh, that's better. Okay, let's go back. Let's hide that. So we've got an ADF there. So we click on the ADF. Frequency is 352 kilohertz. It's an NDB, so it could possibly range or power is less than 25. So it's not brilliant, but we'd be able to pick it up, and we might be able to use that to. Assuming I haven't got one of those stupid static ADF cards, you should be able to pick that up and bring us in to the runway. So if I'm coming down here, for instance, runway 36, I can get the ADF as long as I get it to point to. If I've got the DME information, as long as I stay 10 miles out from it, maybe 15 miles or 20 miles, I think its range is about 25. So if I come in about, come down here, if I follow it, and when I get into 20, follow the ADF, well, follow the route, the course, I should be able to pick up the ADF, and then as long as I've got the DME, I could circle around till I get, what do I want? A reciprocal of 350. So I want, no, I do want 360. I want 35, can't even read things today, 360. And that will give me at least a heading to come in and drop in. So that's the plan today. I'm going to turn off charts for a second. Move Navigraph out of the way. Let's look at the weather at the, so here, the weather today, oh, hang on. Oh, just a second. Saying Tensions wants to reinstall as usual. So at our airport we're at, it's clear, it's no ceiling, lovely kilometers 1017. We'll make a note of that, because remember, there's nobody here, there's no air traffic control here, so it looks like someone's got a satellite dish. And the wind is coming at so we're going to take off runway 27. That gives us a bit of headwind. We'll just check that. Headwind. So runway 27, it says we want to take off a little bit. It says 12% crosswind, but that's very little. I mean, 12% of that is nothing. 21 degrees. Relative humidity is 40. I don't think we need to change anything here. So, and then we'll get to, we haven't got an ATIS for where we're coming back. So I'm going to put the other airport in, SARL. And we'll look for that. And the arrival airport is, again, Paso de los Libres airport. Oh dear, what's this? Following applications that need to be accessed by this, oh gosh. Big update for say intentions. Oh, setup was unable to, because the holding files are closed before continue. Okay, hang on. Okay. And it's 1017 there as well. So in the same pressure region by the look of it. I don't know the altitude of the airport. Let's have a look now. 21 degrees, 46 humidity, very little crosswind. 8 knot crosswind? Well, maybe. So, but we're coming in runway 436 anyhow, so it might be a little bit frisky. Come on, say intentions, sort it out. Yeah, so let's just have a quick look again at the charts here. Oh gosh. Right, let's just have a quick look at see if we can get an elevation from SARL. Oh, come on. Right, open airport. Let's have a look. Do I get any info? Elevation is 230 feet. Now that's important because we need to consider things like this for you know, especially for taking off. But for landing, we know we've got an extra 230 feet. So if they say come in and at 2,000 feet, we probably have to add that onto it. But the pressure region, the pressure should sort that out. And yeah, though. That's our plan today. We're sort of going to follow this. And there we go. So let's turn off the charts. Pop. And the weather's lovely at Paso de los Libres Airport. So let's take off the METAR. Pop. And we'll just collapse that down. And let's see if Amanda's there. Hello, Amanda. Are you okay? See if Amanda's there.
I'm okay, Steve. Thanks for asking.
And we shall see if 1013. We shall see if my little toolbar at the top works. Right. Okay. So yes. Okay. Here we are. At this really lumpy runway here. Well, it looked lumpy yesterday. It's not so bad now. And I'm not going to go and stalk all the runways in, or all the houses. Let's get inside. Oh, that's better. We'll put the headphones on. And okay, so here we are. Let's get it going. Let's get going. We're going to go for the checklist. Okay, pre-flight control locks removed. Correct. Seat belts are secured. Cabin door is locked. Parking brake is set. Emergency gear handle is stowed. Avionic breakers are all in. Have I got any over there? Nope. Flaps are up. Just check flaps. Where's the flaps? There's flaps are up. Oxygen pressure is fine. We won't be flying that far high. Avionics is off. Power lever. Flight idle. Propeller high RPM, which is my propeller. That's my propeller. Propeller's high RPM. Condition lever is cut off. Aileron trim is centered. Yep. Well, almost centered. Yeah, aileron is centered. Oi. Okay. Okay, they've got the AI aileron trim playing off now. Ice deflector is off. I've no idea what an ice deflector is. Firewall open. Oil door. Firewall valve. What's a firewall valve? Push. Okay, that's done. Oil door. Push. P3 air bleed is push. Landing gear is down. That's good. All substrate panel switches are off as far as I can see. All turn-in turbine switches are off. Where's the airplane turbine switches? It's off. Off, and that's off. Ignition off. There we go. Turn them all off. Circuit breakers are in. Alternate air. Where's my alternate air? That's there. That's off. CO detector. Don't worry about that. Fuel selector. Look at the fuel selector. Oh, it's that bloody fuel selector. That's on fullish tank. Well, We have infinite fuel. Let's turn on the beacon. Get the beacon on. Always have your beacon on. Battery master is on. Bus volts. Where's my bus volts again? They're over here, aren't they? Bus volts is 23 minimum. Yep. Annunciator tests and consider. Where's my annunciator test? It's up here, isn't it? Annunciator test. Well, I can't see it. What's down here? There it is. Yeah, they're all working. Standby alternator is on. Where's the standby alternator? Is there a standby alternator? Standby alternator. Didn't see it. Anyhow. On. Fuel quantities infinite. Fuel pump on and audible. Let's check the fuel pumps. Where's my fuel pumps? If I can remember where they are. Fuel pumps are down here, aren't they? Ooh, fuel pumps. Oh, don't do that. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Fuel pump on. Yeah. Fuel pump 2 is fine. Can't hear it, but that's fine. Fuel pumps is off. Ignition. Check auto. Correct. Gyro pump on. Where's the gyro pump? Just standby gyro needs on. Standby gyro annunciator is on. Instrument air is green. Where's my instrument air? Yeah, that's coming in. That's fine. Standby gyro. We turn it off. That's a little test done. Hooray. Engine start. Oil door is closed. Pull closed. Pop. Exception. Exceptionally cold. Well, we don't need that. Oh, I don't need that. It's really quite warm. Starter is on. Where's my starter? It's a button, isn't it? Where's the button? Oh, it's there. Okay. Okay. Starter. Starter on. Okay. Bus volts 15. Where's my 15 mil? That's fine. 15 DC. Gas generator. Where's my gas generator? Coming up to... Where's the gas? That's end, isn't it? Yeah, it's coming up to 15%. 50 volts gas generator. 15%? I don't know. Condition lever on. Condition lever is on. Internal temperature. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Less than 100. Less than... Oh, that's okay. Less than 1090. That's fine. Then we go to the starter is, starter, off. Starter off. Okay. Ignition off. Okay. Engine instruments check. Is the plane actually going? I don't know. Instruments check, generator on. I've done it right. Generator, I can't hear anything. Generator is on. Yep, that's fine. Oh, we've got a click here. That's interesting. Generator load. Let's just have a quick look at the generator load. That looks fine. Bus volts 28. Thing. Actually, let's go. I can't see a prop, so I assume it's working. Put that back on. Right, so the plane's going. Okay, good. Let's have a look. After starting, I'm just going to put the game volume up a bit. After starting, oil door closed. So after starting, annunciators are all extinguished. Generator load below 25 amps in 2 minutes. Generator on, ignition off, pump 1. Interesting. Lights as required. Okay, I'm going to put landing lights on. Pop. There we go. Weather radar is off standby. That's correct. Avionics on. Now, where did the avionics switch go? It's here somewhere. Master avionics. All the avionics are on. Okay. Here we go. Everything's checking. good. Cabin air heat as desired. Oh, how hot is it in here? Yeah, oh, okay. 17 degrees C, well, that's fine. We'll bring up the map. There we go. That's where we are. Air conditioning, parking brake release, brakes check. Okay, one up. We got the one up in a minute. So we're all fine. We've got a message here somewhere. Oh, it sends a message. No arrival airport. Well, I know. Okay. So now I need to turn on the ADF. Here's the ADF there. So where's my ADF switch? Please be... Oh, it's a rotating one. Otherwise, if it's not rotating, I have to add them. Oh, it's a pain. If you don't have a rotating card, it means you have to add and subtract to the doodad, to the thing. First thing we'll do, we'll just add in the pressure here. It's 105.567. Good. Got one over here. Altitude, we'll do that one as well. 567. Okay, good. I need Fahrenheit. I need centigrade, please. We'll just clear that. We'll put the heading on there so we know where we're going. There's no GPS heading. Okay, so I'm gonna. We have ADF in here. Okay, ADF now. I just want to get to... Is that going to let me? Now, I can't remember if we had ADF on this, to be honest. Okay, so let's go to nav. Oh. No. Right. Now, menu. I can't remember if it had... To be honest, I couldn't remember if it had ADF on here. But never mind, we'll put it into the ADF system anyhow. So the ADF was, what was it? It was 352. So we go down to 3 and 5. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Oh, I see. We have to click it. Stupid thing. 5 and one more, 2. Okay, and we'll just push that across. Don't think we'll get anything just yet. Has that moved? I don't think it has. Okay, but when it does work, we can determine it will allow us to get there. So at the moment, we want, when we take off, we want a bearing of 299. So where's 29925? That's 28. Was it 299? 28. Oh no, not that one. 28. Can't even see it. 280, 290, hang on, 28. That's just 27, 28, 29. So that's about there. Okay, so that's the heading we sort of want when we take off. Okay, just to get us nearer to the ADF. Okay, we've got that. We want. So that should start populating at some point. So if I go to nav1, nav1 should pick this up. No, a nav1 wouldn't pick it up, would it? I'm going to turn on. So at the moment, I want I'm going to put the autopilot on anyhow. We'll come up with 3,000 feet. Right, so and we'll put the flight director on. And the altitude will come on at some point, and we could also put the heading on as well, if that's possibly a good thing to do. Right, so we are ready. Okay, so we're just going to take off straight down here. Parking brake is set, annunciators are done, remote compass is slaved, just check. Remote compass is slaved, fuel pump 1 is on. Fuel pump on. Where's fuel pump 1 is on? Because you want your fuel pump on. If your engine stops halfway, you're not, the engine's pushing the fuel in, so it will stop. Power lever, 2000 RPM. And we're just doing some power tests first. Where's my RPM? There's RPM, 2000 RPM. Power lever, fuel pump power lever. 2000 RPM. Where's my RPM? On here, gas, torque, gas generator. Must be torque, RPM. 2000 RPM. That's fine. Prop governor test. Well, I don't know what that does. Oh, there we go. Prop governor test. That will just test the automatically stops the torque from going over. That's 2000 RPM. Can't see any other twos here. Exercise propeller to 1500. So let's pull back the propeller. Come on, propeller. Not doing anything. Exercise propeller to look at. Well, I can't see the prop doing anything. Never mind. Fire detector test. Don't worry about that. Generator reset. Generator reset. Hold. Where's the generator reset? Let's have a look. Somewhere. I can't. Oh, it's down here. Generator reset. Good. That's right. Generator load was 0. We'll do that again. That's correct. Yeah. System amps. Generator's coming back up. Standby altitude announcer illuminated. What the hell is that? No idea what that is. Generator standby. What was that again? Not telling me. Generator load released. These are just testing the generator. Standby alternator announcer extinguished. That looks right. Generator load. Oops. Gosh, there's lots of. These are all the tests. It's so much easier in a Piper Warrior. Power lever to idle. Ice deflector. Where's the ice deflector on? That's the ice door. That's that done. Oil door is on. Where's the oil door? Oil door closed. Pull closed. That's on. Oil door is closed. Oil door on unless it's cold. Instrument air is green. Yep. That's coming in for our. That's spinning up all the gyros and things. This is a bit weird. Don't know why it's like that. Well, the instrument air is okay. That seems to be a bit wonk. Okay. Let's have a look. Slave. That's correct. Propeller heat is on. Prop heat on. There we go. Prop heat test. There's the test. No, prop heat test. What am I looking for? Looking for amps. Prop amps. Oh, there's little amps there telling you the stuff. Prop heat off. Pop. Propeller heat off. Electric trim exercise. Not doing that. Autopilot test. There's an autopilot test here. Let's test the autopilot button. Yeah, all the little lights came on. Whatever. Is that going to go away? Good. Okay, I'll put flight altitude, put those on again. Heading bug. 10 degrees. Heading bug. So, yeah, we've already played with that. Autopilot master engage. Heading mode engage. Oh, yoke movement observe. Let's just have a quick observe the yoke movement. Come on. Oh, not giving me my yoke back. That's weird. Well, I'll put that. What about this yoke? Ah. So it won't let me engage the yoke. Let's turn that off then. Oh, it's the trim's doing something. Okay. Autopilot. Let's undo the autopilot. I don't know what that was doing. Let's bring it back now. Why can't I get my yokes back? Oh, I can't get my yoke back. Maybe it's something to do with... Can't get my yoke back. How weird is that? Heading mode, yoke movement, the flight director. These are all the flight director bank right, autopilot disconnect, the elevator trim. Set for takeoff, that's fine, it's automatic. Ice deflector, annunciator, illuminated. Yep, that's on up here. Flaps check, operational. I'm going to say that they are. Cockpit window closed. Yep. Aft door annunciator extinguished. Yep. Flight controls free and correct. Now let's see if I can, let's get rid of that and see if I can bring my yoke back. Why isn't my yoke coming back? Is it to do with this? How weird. Why can't I bring up my yokes again? Repair engine. There we go. Yoke. Why can't I see the yokes? This is very, very weird. Okay. Well, I don't know. It is not letting me bring my yoke back. Not that I need it. Interesting. Okay, right. One up. So we've got altimeter is set. The departure altitude is set to 3,000 feet. Heading is set to oh no, I've got to set the takeoff heading. So we'll just set that to rest because yeah, we need that. Panel lights dim for takeoff. Parking brake release, and we are ready to go. Okay, so let's check the radio here. So with CTAF here, so I'll just announce it on the radio. Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie, ready for takeoff. Runway 36. I can't remember what runway we are, but nobody's going to answer. So I'm just so look out left and right, clear prop. Well, it's a bit late for clear prop. And off we go then. I've got undercarriage. I'm assuming it's all set properly. We'll set that and we'll set prop full. That's what we need. And off we go, I guess. Oh, instrument air. Oh, don't worry about that. Why am I losing instrument air? Oh, my props. What's happened? Is my prop stopped? Where's my instrument air? Instrument air. Now the engine's turned off now. Oh, that's great. So I've got to start it again, have I? Oh, dear. What have I done? I'll just cut off the engine by mistake. Great, let's start it again then. Okay, generator on, starter on, ignition on. Try again. Great, very good. Stop the engine by mistake. Oh, I've broken the engine. That's because the mixture's right up, isn't it? Oh, for goodness sake, Steve. Okay, I've broken the engine. Oh, there we go. Good. Okay, we've got the engine on now. Oh, right. Generator on. Ignition on auto. Right. Good. Let's just get going now. Now I've repaired the engine. Dear. Right, off we go then. Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie. Taking off runway. Okay, here we go. And we're up already. There we go. Gear up. Just check gears up. Gear is up. We're fine. We're up. Okay. T's and P's look okay. We'll get up to 3,000 feet. And I'm just going to Add the altitude mode and autopilot on. And now we're going to crash into the ground probably. So we'll stay about 3,000 feet the whole way. So we're now heading on. We want a heading of 299, which is about here. So 299. So we'll be looking for the ADF signal. Okay, doesn't want to do that. Okay, let's adjust our flight level. Okay, so I want to go, hang on, engage, and we'll just climb up to the height. Right, so we're on a heading of 299. Need to ignore this, but we're waiting until we pick up the ADF signal. Okay, it's not doing that. Right, so we're up there. Okay, oh yeah, the lights, turn the land lights off. We've got beacon, I'll put on the strobe and the nav lights. There we go. We're coming up to height. Should be coming up. We could probably go up a bit faster than that. There we go. Let's have a quick look at our pop is fine, torque is fine. There's a little mark there. I suppose that's where we should keep it. Pop is fine, everything's fine. Ignition, and we'll put that on auto, generator on, fuel pump. We can turn the fuel pump off now. All is good. In the air, hooray! Let's have a look. It's a beautiful day out today. I've got ice deflector is still on. I don't even know what ice deflector means. But it's green, so I suppose that's okay. Okay, everything's fine. We don't need to... What's it like in a cabin? It's quite cold out, actually. Okay. And we're up. We'll just check on the map if we're going in the right direction. So we've got 191 nautical miles to go. Let me just check all the header bar is working. That's fine. Proper pressure and everything. And we'll just tell the centre that we're there. Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie. Routing to Sierra Alpha. I can't remember. What's R? It's the Alpha error. What's R? I can't remember now. R.
Charlie, can you repeat that?
Yeah, I will do in a second. God, I don't know what R is. What's R? Radio? Alright. Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie. Routing from Sierra Risky Sit. I don't remember where I took off. Romeo, it's Romeo, isn't it? Yeah, alright, okay. Good brother, routing from Sierra. Oh, it says good brother, okay. Kura Beta Center, Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie. Type, I don't know what my type is. Routing from Sierra Risky Sierra to Sierra Alpha Romeo Lima at 3,000 feet. Request flight following. I wonder if that'll work. I have no idea.
Golf Sierra Charlie, Squawk 2353 and ident.
Oh, ident. Okay, I got to put.
Sierra Charlie, radar contact 11 west of Caçapava do Sul Airport at 3,000 feet. Caçapava do Sul, Koenig 1016.
1016. Okay, that's the local one though, isn't it? 1016. Okay, well, we're sort of there. We'll go down one. There we go. And we'll do that one as well. We'll do the there we go.
Sierra Charlie, contact Curitiba Center on 126.75.
126.75, Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie. 126.25. To a beta center, Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie. Routing Sierra Sierra Whiskey Sierra to Sierra Alpha Romeo Lima. 3,000 feet. Request flight following. I wonder if it'll do that.
Golf Sierra Charlie, you already have flight following.
Okay. Was my landing gear not up? My landing gear was not up. That's a bit annoying. Oh yes, there's yeah, okay. There's like 3 settings for this. There's anyhow, I don't know. Why is my parking brake on? What is going on? I'm sure some of my settings aren't correct for this. Okay, I don't know what the ice deflector is. Let's have a look at the temperature in the cabin. 14 degrees. Well, I might get it a bit warmer, I suppose. Where's the heat? Cabin heat. Yeah, a little bit warmer. There we go. Okay, we'll just push the speed a little bit further. Top is governed. Gas generator is fine. Internal temperature. Could push the torque a bit more. There we go. Yeah, it's okay. We're all sorted. We're on the way. We're all sorted on the way. There goes. Look, up in the corner. Temperature unit pops up in the top left again. So our tracks, we're heading 299. Bearing is 0. Tracks 299. Just check. Yeah, that's fine. That should get us there. So I've got a message. Oh, something's beeping. Something was beeping. I don't know what that was. Okay, so enjoy the flight. Oh, and don't crash. Don't crash. Phew, that was close. Ah. Right, so it disconnected from sane tensions. That was weird. Has it disconnected from... No, it's still got the bar. Okay, so we just need to see where we are. So we'll bring up the map. Hopefully we don't have a map on this, do we? No. Never mind, we can look at this map here. So if I just zoom out a bit. Pop. No. Right, map. Where's my range? Oh, the range is here, isn't it? Thinking of the last plane I was in. So I can't see where it says Sal there. So that's where we're heading to. So I could put a GPS thing on there if we wanted to, but at the moment I think we'll just zoom in. And what we'll do, we'll pretend we're flying VFR and we'll bring up the we'll go back and we'll look at the maps. So let's look. There's flight planner, and we'll go to the map and we'll change this to VFR if it'll let me do it. Yeah, rubbish, you see. Oh, hang on. Nope. Default terrain satellite. No, I don't want that. We'll have to look at Navigraph instead.
Golf Sierra Charlie, I need to amend your flight. Can you tell me your destination?
Oops. Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie. Destination is Sierra Alpha Romeo Lima.
Golf Sierra Charlie, copy. Destination amended to Sarel.
There we go. So that'll have to do for our VFR map. Imagine we've got a VFR map. Where's Sal? So hopefully we're going to come over to the mountains here, but let's zoom in a bit. Here we go. So we'll just keep that available. So I can pop this out, but if I pop this out, I'll lose the game window will mess about. Okay, so I'm going to keep an eye on here. So we've got 191 miles. Now, 25 miles, say, before we get there, we should pick up the ADF, hopefully. And then we can use the ADF to navigate, and the DME, which will come up in here. So we'll have, it'll give us oh, will it? Well, this will give us a DME when it's available, when it comes in, I think. Can't remember. But we should get a distance from it, I hope. So 3,000 feet, here we go. Let's have a look outside. Very pretty. Look outside the plane. Yeah, even though I pressed the undercarriage button, the undercarriage didn't go up. Well, I'm going to push Alt V. Right, good. Okay, get rid of those little markers. Yeah, the shadowing is a bit low. It's a bit wispy, isn't it? Getting the shadows now. So who have we got in the chat? Oh, hello, Cliff. How are you diddling? Yeah, back in the plane. Right, so we're at 4,000 feet. Great, okay, I think everything's fine. Clearly I shut the engine off, but what that would mean, I'd have to let it cool down and start it all up again, which is not really what I wanted to do. I don't think I've got any VORs I could look at around here. Not really. Can't see any. No. Only that NDB that I can get to. We should be there moderately quickly. Yeah, moderately quickly. So as long as we said there's actually not much to look at down here in terms of VFR. There was a road there. Doesn't really help. Don't need the radio that on, so I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to turn the radar off because we don't need the radar. Ground speed, distance. Now, while I'm flying, go back. Now, I thought I'll go back again. Flight plan services, waypoint info. So if I click that, now cancel that. I want to go to tuners and I can't remember how to do it. That's all audio panel, right? So I've got ADF. Why can't I click on ADF? Is that because it's not tuned or it's disabled here? And the only ADF I'm going to get is from there. I would have thought they would have wired it in. Okay. Well, I can't see where I would put in the ADF on here. I mean, there's NDBs. So if I add a, what's it called? It's just actually L. It's just L. There it is. So it's Right, it's got the frequency here. Okay. Well, it's found it. There's a Paso de los Libres. So if I click that, can I cancel that? So I've got, so has that added it to it? So I've found the NDB. There's the frequency. It's 162 nautical miles, bearing 286. Well, almost. Okay, it says bearing 286. We'll just adjust it. 286 is that rate. No, wait a minute. 24, 29, 286. We'll just push it over that way. I'll leave it where it is. How do I add it to it? There's ADF. Put the ADF on. I should hear the Morse code and or the DME. But I'm only gonna, maybe it's because this is the ADF. Maybe it doesn't have one. Strange that it's in the nav system. This is very weird because obviously I've got nav 1 and nav 2, but these can't be connected to it because it's wired into this. That's only what I can. That's all I can think of with that. So, logging. Logging. There's got to be logging there. There'll be logging going on. Very weird. Right, let's have a quick look at the. Where's Amanda? Are you okay, Amanda? We're flying VFR today.
I'm okay, Steve. Thanks for asking. Yes, we're flying VFR today.
So now that I've noticed that this bar here is right over my track, so I'm going to have to offset this with a little line somehow. Oh, that's so annoying. But yeah, I didn't really fly from here right down to here. I just added the last waypoint in, but clearly this offset here, it's not giving me my speed. That's interesting. Why is it not giving my speed? Is the other one giving me my speed? Yes, it's not giving me my speed. Let me refresh this quickly. Maybe it lost it. No, it's not giving me my speed. How weird. Okay, so that's a bug. Speed in globe map. There's a bug fix there. Yeah. Okay, that's a bit weird. I've still got to. I've got to get into Flight Sim 2020 to work out where I went round there. I think possibly down here I changed to 2024. I can't remember. This one here is going to be. I went there and then whoosh, poof. That's going to be quite a straight flight there. But the fact it's not giving me any speed gives me pause for fault. Now let's get rid of that globe for a sec. Whereas the top bar gives me my speed. Maybe I did look at what's being read in here. I could do this live all day, but would I know? Would I know what I'm looking at? Okay, well I'm gonna do a bit of debugging while we're here. Oh, hang on. What's in the globe bar? What actually file am I looking at? It is globe map. Cancel. So that's globe map and the obs bar. Okay. And let me just add this to it so we can see what we're looking at. Yeah. So what we're going to do? We're going to look at. Oh, that's weird. obs bar shouldn't be that big. It's only 22 kilograms. The obs bar isn't that big. Confused. Okay, well, I'm going to add it anyhow. I'm going to add the... That was weird. Well, I don't know what happened there. Anyhow. Window. There we go. Okay, and I need to look at... Okay, cancel. Let's click OK. Now, let me just make that a bit bigger. Gosh. So I don't know. I mean, it's... There's a port. State running. So if I'm looking for speed on this, that should be up the top. Now it's all the divs down here. Hang on a second. I'm looking for the actual... Oh, don't look at my sim brief number. That would be naughty. Green background. That's the function. Q&H, format helpers, update bar, heading nav, squawk com, vertical speed, so ground speed, okay, but it's reading it in from here. Where's, oh, it's down the bottom, isn't it? Scale bar, function pole, latitude, longitude, update bar. Where's my variables? Variables. I don't know where it's reading it in though. Format helpers. Q&H. No, actually, I'm not going to worry about that. There's all the countries. Weeks, model wrap. Oh, I don't know what I'm looking for, to be honest. Topology. Where does it read from? Globe animation modes. That's the sim pole. Here we go. Airspeed. This is the pole that looks at the sim, the little server. Latitude, longitude, altitude, airspeed. So it's something here. Something on this line here. Oops, if I can select the line. Something on this line here. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's get rid of it. No idea. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter now. Oh, now all my lights in the house are beginning to fail now. All my cheap LED lights. I've really got to go and pull them all out, put new ones in. I think that's the next task. I'm suddenly, all of a sudden, in complete darkness. Hang on a second. What is going on? Why that, Suk? What's going on with this? Yeah. No, that's failed. It's no good, is it? Huh? But my light's failing. That's terrible. Okay. Cheap ass lights are cheap ass. So I'm gonna have to. So I can't see anything now. Right, now that's better. All the lights are failing in the house. It's just no good. So we still don't have any ADF yet, but we've still got a long way to go. So next flight is going to be something a little bit faster. So apart from a BF 109 or a Horton, Does anyone have any? Well, if only you there, Cliff. What do you suggest at the next plane? I mean, we have. It's not the bulbs. I think it's the transformers are just failing. They're just rubbish. So I might have to replace them all. It looks like it's a job to pull up all the floorboards. Oh gosh, unless there's mice eating them, that would be terrible. So what do you reckon? I might take a little the Vision Jet up next. See what I can do. Oh, now it's working. There we go. No, the Horton. Well, I don't know. I need to take something out. Oh, I don't know. I'm not getting a Horton. What's an ice deflector? I've got ice deflector on here, and I don't know what it is. What's an ice deflector? Pop de-ice. I don't need to. No. Off. Pitot heat. I don't think we need that. What's the temperature outside? No way. Avionics. Gyro. Standby gyro, sorry, vent blower, flake door sills, landing, taxi, flood, panel, oxygen, ignition is auto, generator on, pump, well, I don't know. I've no idea why my ice deflector is on. I don't know what that is. Let's see if it's in the checklist, shall we? The ice deflector. Oh, okay. It's meant to be highlighted, but I can't see it. Ice deflector. No. Oh. Ice door. Right, turn it off. Okay. I have no idea what an ice door does, to be honest. No idea what an ice door does, but it's got rid of it now. Oh, now you see, now I've selected that, it's just going to stay like that forever now. That they should sort what I should have done is got my little checklist, talking checklist thing to sort it out. The only thing it doesn't look at it. So how would I look at it if I got it to say it and then point to it? I don't know. Exceeding. Oh, careful with my temperature. Careful. What was that? Something disconnected. Things are disconnecting on my computer now. Everything's going a bit weird. What disconnected? Can you hear me? Weird things are happening today. So you want me to take a Horton, Cliff? Yeah? A Horton? Is that the next thing? I mean, you do realise it's a World War II experimental, not a real jet. I mean, it might be fun, you know. I couldn't do much worse than breaking the engine on this. Since I've got a co-pilot, I wonder why it's so cold though. Is it because the sun's it's because it's not cloudy. That's why. Let me just see. Let me just do a little bit of measure on my chart here. So I've got a. So it's a fair way before I pick up the thing. Pop. Actually, I should be doing 304 according to this. So let's just zoom out on our map here. Yeah, 304 it looks like to me. 304, 30, that's 305. There we go, 304. That should get us online. I could put like a GPS thing on here, but to be honest, I try not to do that. What I should have done is turn those instruments off to be honest. That would have been more interesting. And then try and use the KNS 81 as well. Although, let me just look for... Let me put it onto IFR a second. Just let me look at the... And turn off some of the things. Pop, pop, pop. So, there's a runways. Don't need airspaces. Need waypoint. Cannot see. Very little VORs around here that I can see. I don't know. Very, very poor in terms of yeah, okay. Well, can I see any VORs around here? Or is that a VOR? What does that mean? Airspace? Okay, let's go back and we're going to look for some VORs. There we go. So we've got we haven't got many. Maybe if I go to nearest, let's go nearest. Nearest VOR. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. We got one, and that's 75 nautical miles away. So I could possibly use one of those to offset in the KNA. Yeah, we could probably have put a frequency and a radio. A BGE. Let me see where BGE is. BGE. BGE. Yeah, oh, that's miles away. And it's got SMA. Is that nearer? Oh dear. There's one at Santa Maria. Yeah, with very little out around here that's any of any use. All we have is like an NDB. But we should get it at some point. You pick it up. Still nothing from the ADF. Oh, hang on. 32, what did I say? 325. Oh, I have pushed it across. Okay. It is on. Volume. Frequency. Timer mode. ADF timer. I wonder what an ADF timer does. No idea. So I'm hoping it will appear up here. At the moment we're just doing a heading. A bit stupid to fly out here without any sort of GPS, to be honest. Anyhow, I don't need well, I could put BG. I'll put BGE in. And that is down there. Okay, we'll select that as a frequency. We'll put that in. And go back. Back to map. And see if we can't pick. So we got that 115. If I put the CDI on, I can't see if it's... Well, something happening here. No, nothing happening. I haven't got any ADF wouldn't appear in here anyhow, but a DME would. Let me go back to N2. No, not picking anything up. There's nothing out here. We're doomed. Doomed to fly forever into the sun. It's a very square lake, isn't it? Thanks. It is not cloudy at all today. It's a weird lake. You'd think they would add some sort of fractal, I don't know, some sort of noise to any of these irregular stuff that you see. I suppose if I went down, yeah, you'd have thought they would. Oh, it might be like that, but somehow I suggest it's a little bit more irregular. But that's, I guess, that's the limits of AI when it comes to sorting these maps out. Very pretty down there. I wonder what they do down there. I wonder what's happening. Who's down there? What do they want? Okay, we're starting to not see what... I'm going to put the panel lights on. That's better. See what's going on. We just check the instruments. Gas generator's fine. Prop is governed. Green engine oil is okay. ITT, we're keeping it low. Torque is fine. I don't need to do anything. Fuel is fine. Instrument air. Fuel is fine. Pressure 8 and a bit per hour, but I'm not going to start messing with the condition. I'll put the oxygen on. There we go. Why not? No, just turn it off. And we'll just get rid of this, and we'll put some of these instrument floods on. So, because I suspect the sun. Wow, the sun is going to go down a bit. Let's put the blind. Let's put the blind down. Does that help? Not really helping. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's not really helping, is it? So everything's fine. Let's see where we are. No, that's not what I want. I want the Navigraph charts. So here we are. There's SURV. So how long have we got? We've got... Where's SAL? I've lost SARL now. Where's my plane gone? Oh, there we go. Is that SAL? There's SAL. So, we're on the way. We haven't picked up the ADF yet, which worries me a bit. But we should pick it up when we're, I don't know, 30 miles away. It's not a very powerful one. I think that's only really used to help landing. So this is the trouble with flying in the middle of... Are we going to pop... I could try to get into Uruguay. Yeah, so it's... Oh, what's that say? SARR. These must be FIR regions? I'm not sure what these regions are. Resistentia, SAR is, oh, I don't know what it says, SARR. These must be flight information regions, I think. I'm not quite sure. So we're going to make our way over here somewhere. Try and find a little airport in here somewhere. Probably fly over the mountains eventually. Well, try, next one will be a jet. And we'll try, well, I don't think we will. We're going to try and get over to Starside. There might be a one-way in between. And then we're going to fly over the mountains, and then we're going to fly down all the way down here, and then off to the Falklands. Oh, it still says Falklands then. That's good. And oh, what we got here? All sorts. Onion Range, no TAMs. What does that mean? That sounds a bit military to me. Oh gosh, yeah. There's all sorts of stuff going on here. Sorts of warnings. Domestic BFSAI. These are all, yeah, there's lots of, that's well defended then. Unlimited to ground, so you're not allowed to go over that. Grounds to unlimited. You're not a MPA base defense zone. Oh my goodness. Ground to 3000. Mount Pleasant. NOTAM. Onion Range. Yeah, don't fly over that. Probably not a good idea. No fly zone. Military port. Yep, don't fly over that. Not a good idea. So grounds flight level 5000. Does that mean you can't go in there? Class D? That's radar. Interesting. Don't think anything's going to be happening with that. Why is this? This has also got... They've got some good zones around here. Yeah. So I probably need to ask permission to get into there, I suspect. Where's Sal? Okay, we haven't got Sal yet. We're still on our way to Sal. Oh, that's very, very bright. Let's turn that down. I think we're probably better to see it on here. Look at a little aeroplane thing. Let's zoom in. We can probably zoom in 1 or 2 or 3. Maybe 1 out. So we've got heading. Yeah, we should pick it up. Okay. I mean, 3000 is a little bit low on this. A little bit low. No, we've got no... I mean, nobody really uses ADF anymore. So, you know, even on approaches to... It's an NDB approach to Norwich Airport, but I don't know anyone who uses it. I've got a message there. What does that say? No arrival airport. Well, of course I don't have an arrival airport. So silly. Very pretty. Okay. Fuel is fine. Radio. I better set up the radio actually. Let me just set up the radio for Sal. So the comms, approach control. We've got a few here. This all says Libre. Is that the airspace? At the moment, I'm Curitiba Center. I'm on their flight following, so at least I know where I am. So maybe they know where I'm going. So hopefully they will let me know if I'm making a big mistake. Very lumpy here. Imagine this, millions of years ago. Full of weird animals. All plonking around, making funny noises. No technology. Just weird looking animals. Honking and hooting. Drinking from the wells. With all the trees still in place. Yeah, flying into the sun, not a great idea. I think it's possible it might get a bit darker before we get there. Right, let's just check. Are we still going? Okay. Let me just check. I'm going to check Google to actually see what it looks like. What do I want? Google Maps. Let's have a look at Google Maps. Google Maps. Okay, Google Maps. Yay. Okay, I'm looking for an airport. So, oh, now it's disconnected again. Waiting for Flight Simulator. It disconnected from the Flight Simulator again. This is weird. I wonder what's going on. Not that I will need. Yeah, it keeps disconnecting from the Flight Simulator. I don't know what. Anyhow, I'm looking for SARL airport. SAR airport. Can't spell airport because I can't see because my lights have failed. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to put on satellite. No, not that. How do I change it to? Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Right. I'll bring that in so we can have a look. Plus window capture. Hello, window capture. Okay, select a window, Google Maps, there we go. So here we've got Google Maps. Let's just see what we've got going on at this airport. So, okay. I doubt whether it's going to look like this. Let's have a quick look. Oh, that's a bit rough. I don't see any lights here. That's going to be fun. Okay, I didn't check the lights, to be honest. That's not very good. And we got access or airport access. So yeah, it looks a reasonable airport, but I don't think it's like a, what's that? Don't know. Let's have a quick look at the lovely pictures of the airport. Let's have a quick look. Let's see photos. Okay, look, there we go. Yeah, I'm doing sorting out the thing. That's airport access. Oh, they're sorting out the airport. Well done, building it. There's a movie. Lights their airport. That's their security. And we've got. Oh, okay. That's a cafe apparently. That's. I don't know what that is. Some pictures. He's having fun. So, they did sort of sort out the runway. It does look a bit of a mess getting in, but what can you do, I suppose? Oh, what's that? Don't know what's going on there. Okay, they've sort of repaired the airport. It looks all right, the airport. I think we'll be fine there. I don't know if I can. I don't think it's got a 3D thing here. It's got a cinema. Was there a cinema? Do we have a cinema around here? Do we have? Oh, we do. We can follow the road up to the airport. Here we go then. Let's follow the road up. Hello, mate. Yeah, look. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. Not sure I want to be caught out here. Oh yeah. Okay. Obviously a little bit not sure I want to be left on my own here. We'll follow to the airport. Okay, it's like little farms and things. I'll probably get posher. I think I'm going the right way. Actually, I'm going the wrong. Oh, there's a blue bit there. Hang on, wait a minute. Am I going the wrong way? I want to go here, don't I? There we go. Pop. Okay, there we go. Wow, here we are. The bus that's crashed. I've got a bus. Yeah, there's the bus terminal. And here's the airport. Construction, the Alcantara platform runway, must mean. Can I get in there? Can I go down here? Oh, okay. That's a bit rough. Can we see the runway from here? Any planes? Not getting much of a look at. Okay. Well, there's the construction, the airport construction stuff. We've got a fire shed there. There's a control tower there somewhere. Did I miss the control tower? Oh, what's that? Is that a cafe? There's a control tower. Ah, the control tower is just there. Oh, just behind the... Can I go over there? Yeah, there's a control tower. Looks alright. Little control tower. Very nice. There we go. Yeah. We're going to check the weather where we are. Where we're coming into. Oh, come on. Okay, we've got 10 knots now. But it's the same. Alright, let's just see if we've got the ADF yet. Don't see any ADF signal yet. I think we've got a little bit more. I think we're going to probably have to get to about here, because it's not a very high powered one. SBSM, that looks like a restricted, I don't know what the purple means, but that might be a military airport. I can have a look actually. What is it? SURV? No, I don't think that's military. That's another international airport. Have a quick look. No approach. Oh, it has got taxi. Okay. It has got some decent runways. I should have gone there actually. That's the Rivera. There's a lot of wind farms around here. Down by Rivera. Loads of wind farms. Covered in wind farms there. There's Artigas International. They're all RNAV around here. Very little ILSS. So, yeah. Some of these, that's the bigger one, SBSM. If I have a look at SBSM, yeah, that's Santa Maria Airport up here. So if I drag this over, that's Santa Maria Airport. If I click on that, I could add that to the flight plan. So yeah, so that's a major one there, and that's got SSBM. Let me zoom in. Now I'll just grab hold of Santa Maria. Oh yeah, it's all ILS, all proper runways there. Procedures, approaches, flight plans, weather, everything. That's Santa Maria. That's the major airport. So we've just missed that. We just missed that out there, and we're coming in for this little tiny airport there. Little tiny airport. What? 25 feet? What's 25 feet high, Cliff? Who are you talking about? Oh look, we got pylons. That's interesting. Little pylons there. Don't think I've ever seen a pylon before on in flight sim. Not that well. Not that I've used a flight sim. Okay, so we're coming in. I'm hoping to get the NDB, so I can. Oh.
Contact Curitiba Center on 123.725.
123.725. Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie. Curitiba Center, Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie, routing from Sierra Whiskey Sierra to Sierra Alpha Romeo Lima. Currently 30 miles west of Sierra Alpha Romeo Lima, 3,000 feet. Was that correct? I don't know.
Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie, Curitiba Center. Good evening, Criciúma Coeniate 1016.
Okay, that's fine. QNH 1016 Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie. QNH 1016. No, I think that's probably right. Oh, No, that's just a warning. That is just a warning. That's just a warning. Hang on. I need to reset that. Oh no, hang on. And there's a button here where oh, there we go. Okay. That's what I want. I don't want... I've got a nav page telling me... don't need that. I need that one, the ITT. It was just warning. That was a warning. Don't worry. I should have taken off, done a performance takeoff from that airport, but I didn't. Come on, NDB. I wonder how far away we are from there. How do we tell from here? I could put it in here and it would tell me. Let's have a look. Oh no, hang on. Flight plan nearest airport. And it should bring up on this from the... Come on. Right, SARL. So, it is 65.14 nautical miles away. I wonder what that means. 7368 feet. What does that mean? Is that telling me... Oh, that's telling me the runway length. Yeah, don't want to land at any of the others. They're tiny. So, let's look at these runway lengths. Telling me my runway length here. Actually, while we've got it, some of these have got little... I wonder if that means RNAV. Because it doesn't seem very... It doesn't seem very... Yeah, there's no graph data for that. No approaches, no departures, just information here. You can get a preview of it. It's actually very good. You can get a preview of it and you can zoom out. You zoom in, so you can just see what the... This is what's actually within the GPS system. No procedures. You could look at the runways. So I'm coming at runway 36. No lighting, no traffic, hard surface. Nearest, no visual reporting points, no NOTAMs. The weather it can tell you at it. No TAF data. 21 degrees. Look at the frequencies. So I've got a frequency here. And I'll probably want 118.100 for an approach to that, I would guess. Go over to no charts. Elevation 229 feet. We can note that. Because remember that all the airports are held in a database that's you load in. For instance, if I go back to see if I can system now, I'm looking for backlight setup. That's not what I want. Utilities, VNav, ATC. What does ATC do? That's very nice. Map, autopilot, checklists, map. Oh, I did not know it did a VFR type map. That's very interesting. I didn't know it did that. It's a database I'm looking for. System status. There's the database. I was using a Navigraph database. I suppose it would do. How interesting. I suppose it has to use a Navigraph one because it would have to use a Navigraph database. Otherwise it'll all be out of sync, wouldn't it? It's getting very bright out here. It's a bit more irregular. That looks a bit pointy. They really do need to work on adding some, I don't know, irregularity. So assuming that is, well, maybe they are sharp ones. I don't know. I've no idea. No idea. Where are we at the moment? I'll just check where we are. So we are... It says 3 nautical miles. 4 nautical miles. We should be picking it up soon. So I don't know. Why am I not getting the NDB for that? Should be picking up the NDB. Let me just check that again. Have I got that right? ADF frequency 325 is L. Why am I not getting... Is it something to do with this? No. No, I should be picking it up on here and I'm not. Okay, well I'm going to have to keep an eye out for the airport then, I suppose. I would have thought I'd have picked it up by now. Maybe it's extremely low power, I guess. Not sure. You right still? Oh dear. I'm coming at runway 36, which is very, very in the sun. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. Anyhow. My header bar coming and going as well. Yeah, I think my server is messing with other things. My little Sim Connect server that I've started is messing around with same tensions because it keeps losing it. I mean, it might be a bug in ooh, bit of a gap there. Come on, modelers, sort that out. By the way, for those interested, I will be doing some little elite streams. Not much, just some. I'll be heading home from God knows where on the north side of the galaxy. I've got to get my little Distance Worlds logo decal, and then I'll be heading back past the A Star, past the Great Annihilator, on the way back to Sol, I guess, or thereabouts, and I'll be playing with their servers as well, the data that's exposed from Elite Dangerous as well, and we'll be using Claude AI to sort of code some things in. Come on, have we got the NDB? So that might be interesting. You've got all these different, like ED connector and all these other things, and there's different ways of exposing journal information, and looking at a what do you call it, a biological data and planetary data that people have collated over the past, and to build up probabilities for what you might find on planets based on oxygen, on atmosphere and gravity and stuff. So I've managed to download the Canon biodata. I think it's Canon biodata. I don't know. As well, not downloaded it. Yes, downloaded it. I've managed to get all that, and will allow as a JSON script that will allow my little web browser, little Python that flows up a web browser, to store the data. And what I'm thinking of is I'm going to hang on to all that data, so I can see where on the planet I did it, where all the planets are, and also get it to build an orrery as well. See how far we can push manipulating data, because I've always loved manipulating data in databases. This was one of my jobs when I was at British Telecom. It's working on databases and manipulating data and from warehouses and stuff, and sorting, and so it's always been so interesting. And so we've been having plotting plant scan data, not just distance, but all the plant's data as a JSON file, and then storing it so we can go back later and look at it. There's no reason to do that, but it's an interesting thing to do. Haven't I got my ADF yet? I mean, I've got cannot hear my ADF. I hope this moves, otherwise we're a bit stumped. What I can do, actually, there's another ADF, isn't there? There's two. There's one that's in there. Let's try 250, because 250 might be stronger. Let's just choose that 250 for 5, and we'll shift that. Oh, there we go. Right, okay. So I'm not thinking. So we are on the correct route. Now there's 2 NDBs, and I'll just bring up my charts to show. There's 2 NDBs at this airport, and we'll be getting here very shortly if I'm not careful. There's 2. Where are we? So we're here. I'm gonna have to start prepping. So there's one on the airport and another one up the approach here. So I'm gonna come slightly south of it. So let's do a approach. Actually, I should be able to use both of them. So I'm going to come, we know it's straight ahead, so I'm going to come over, check my heading over to here a bit, I think. Yeah, there we go. So what I'm hoping to do is, because we're coming in one way, can't remember the runway now, we're coming in runway 360. When the NDB gets to 360, up here, we should be able to turn onto that heading and use that instead of the runway approach run. So it's a little bit wobbly at the moment, but anyhow, we should be, how far are we from it? Is it telling me any distance information at all? Not giving me any distance information, because it's not it's just an NDB, not a DME. Okay, well, we'll just keep going. I'm going to start prepping for flight. Okay, landing lights on. Not that you can see anything with the landing lights on. I'll start slowing down a bit. Prepping for landing. I'm going to use this in combination as well. Oh, I can hear the Norse for the ADF now, so I can turn that off. I'm surprised we haven't got a DME for it though. I reckon if I put it in there it would do it. But no, that wouldn't do it. Why don't I have DME information? That's interesting. Something to work out. So I'm going to wait for that to come to 360, which is north. And then once it comes to north, then I'm going to descend and land. So I'm going to slow down a little bit. I'm going to put my fuel pump on. Ready for landing. I'm going to do undercarriage down. Undercarriage is down. You down? Down? Down and locked. Okay. So now we're flying. We're doing 120 knots. When this comes to 360, I can follow that ADF down if I can see the runway. Let's call that frequency Paso Sol. Oh, I don't know, approach. Paso de los Libres approach. This is Golf Bravo Sierra Charlie. Requesting full stop landing. I don't know if that was right. I bet it doesn't work.
Golf Sierra Charlie, runway 36, left hand. Report final.
Report final, Golf Bravo Sierra Charlie. There, that was easy. So the airport's over there somewhere. I'm going to zoom in a bit more so we can see what's going on. So when it comes to 36 north, which shows you the weird map. What's 360? 36. Okay, 360 is north. And when it comes north, that means we go north, I think. I think that's right. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, because that means we have part. Is that right? Is that how you use ADF? I'm sure that's correct. So if we look up here, if we come across here, that should let me. Yeah, if we come down here, the ADF north. There's some weird magnetic stuff going on here. Yeah, that should allow us to come down. So we're about approach speed. So this should swing round a little bit. I'm just checking on Navigraph. Oh, we've got a bit of a way to go. But that's okay. That's okay. I should have actually... What I should have done... No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. So how do I get the DME? You can't... Oh.
Contact Curitiba Center on 133.5.
Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. So...
133.5. Papa Lima Romeo, good day.
So doesn't NDB... That's frequencies. That's VOR. So NDB does not give you distance information. But I would have expected it to do that. Am I confused? Very likely. I have to get my I got a one of the Pooley's flight books, the one I haven't got, about instrument flying, so that should be quite interesting. I'll have to look into ADF. I mean, GPS would be so easy, but you know, if suppose I had all the steampunk gauges on, that would be really awkward. Does it say? What does it say about undercarriage? Landing gear down 154, flaps, maximum flaps. The full flaps, approach flaps, 12 inches, 12 degrees, 154 knots. Okay, well I could put one more on in a bit. When this comes to 360, we'll know we're on up to north. We'll know that we're on the approach for that, and that will be over here, so it won't be so sunny either. I think I've done reasonably well with my ATC today. Someone that doesn't usually do it. Hey Amanda, I've flown all this ATC myself.
That's great, Steve. You're doing a good job handling the comms.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she lovely? Good old Amanda. I think I probably put the landing gear down a little bit earlier than I should have. But it doesn't matter.
Golf Sierra Charlie, contact Libres Tower on 118.1.
118.1 Golf Bravo Sierra Charlie. Libra Tower, Golf Bravo Sierra Charlie, on approach to runway 36 for landing.
Golf Bravo Sierra Charlie, Libres Tower, winds 250 at 5, runway 36, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, Golf Bravo Sierra Charlie. It's funny because I'm not on final yet.
Charlie,
oh,
can you repeat that?
Cleared to land, Golf Bravo Sierra Charlie. So we're waiting for the ADF to come up to north. That way we know that we are on course, I think. Yeah, that's right, yeah. So we're sort of intercepting the NDB signal. Now, flying NDBs, there's all sorts of weird stuff because it just points to anything. It doesn't give you any like radials or offsets or parallels or anything like that. It just points. So it's you know, it's quite an old-fashioned thing, which is what you'd expect around the oldie Brazil with all these smaller runways. But it's cheap equipment, but it's all been phased out. That and the not the VORs, but yes, and the VORs, NDBs, VORs, DMEs, they're all being phased out about the world. So if imagine if GPS goes down, well, you obviously won't be able to know where you are, so you'd have to use some sort of inertial guidance system. I don't know. I mean, I assume that computers know the latitude and longitude of different things, but you'd have to, I don't know, go back to the KNSH, the KNS81, but a more advanced version. Is that built into this somewhere in here? There's a fail-safe switch that will, in case of I don't know, mind you, if it was an EMP, then you probably wouldn't want to worry about whether you want to fly anywhere. You probably wouldn't want to worry about it if it was like a giant EMP. If you watched the series Paradise, oh no, I'll give her spoils away. Never mind, I'll shut up. I'll shut up about that. Don't go, oh look, we're coming up to North. Let's just get on to North. I'm going to try and, I cannot see the airport though. It's over there somewhere, but cannot see it. It's going to be really difficult to land on that. Let me zoom in a bit. So the runway is sort of north and south from this. Yeah. So I suppose you could use a waypoint to get into it. Like UG. So at some point I'm going to turn north. See, I'm not flying north, I'm actually flying west. But when this goes north, it means that the pointer, the NDB, is north of where I am. Now sometimes these cards don't revolve in the same as a compass, which means it's very awkward. It tells you like how many degrees there are, so you'd have to work out, if you know that north's here, then that would swing over to sort of was it 10, 20, well, God, was that 15, what, 30, 15, no, 30, 60, sort of 90 degrees. So this would go 90 degrees, a bit like what's happening now, but it just goes from 0 to 360, so that's really awkward. But thankfully this plane hasn't got one. If it didn't have one, I would have just gone GPS the whole way. So we're nearly north, we're not exactly there yet. We've got a few more degrees before the NDB beacon is north, i.e. up here. Let's look at that again, i.e. up here, and that way we can just turn north and hopefully do a visual approach, because there are no, I'd use the beacon, the NDB beacon, to as an approach beacon, I think. Is it offset? Oh, it's a bit offset. I know what. Let's just change frequencies and see if we've got... Ah, right, okay. That's the L beacon. That's the L beacon there. So the L beacon, that's more on the route, to be honest. So I think probably... So that should be... That doesn't look north to me. The L beacon doesn't look as north as the airport beacon. I wonder why that is. That is a bit peculiar. Do I not get a DME? No. So what am I waiting for that to come in? No, that's I don't like that one. I'm going to swap it again. Oh, they're both... they've stopped. Oh no, there we go. Oh no, it hasn't picked up the frequency from the other beacon yet. That's default heading. Let's put it back again. Yeah, we're nearly there. Okay, let's get ready for approach. So I'm going to do one stage of flaps. One stage of flaps. Okay, that should... Whoops, a little bit fast for that. And I'm going to start take off autopilot. Now I'm going to start my approach, and we're going to come around till we've got the runway in sight. I'm going to slow down and descend a bit as well. So we're going to come around till we go north, which should give us a decent flight. Careful, we don't want to go too fast down, do we? So the airport is ahead of us. Cannot see it though. Libre Tower, Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie on final. Okay, so that's north, more or less. And we're still coming down.
Sierra Charlie, winds 250 at 5, runway 36, clear to land.
Clear to land, Golf Bravo Sierra Sierra Charlie. I cannot see the runway. We're going to come down to 1,000 feet. I'm going to slow down just a little bit. Cannot see the runway. So it says the runway's over here. So we're just going to follow the NDB. There should be a city ahead of us. Okay, I'm going to level out a bit till I see the runway. Cannot see the runway. Oh my goodness. Come up to about 1,000 feet. So I'm going to just keep them to stall, do we? Can't see the runway. The runway's ahead of us somewhere, but I cannot see it. Can you see it? I can't see it. I'll go down and drop a little bit more till we see the runway. Cannot see the runway. We'll get down to 1,000 feet. Can't see the runway. Okay, we're going to settle out here. I'm squinting and I cannot see it. Is that it ahead? We've still got a few more nautical miles to go, so I'm going to stay at 1,000. Stay at 1,000, thank you very much. Maybe go a little bit faster for that. Is that the runway ahead? That's the runway? Maybe? We're going over a river first. That looks like the runway, I suspect. Okay. I think that's the runway. We'll soon find out. I don't think that's the runway. No, we're nowhere near the runway yet. And the runway's further on. Okay, we'll stay up a bit more. It's past just over the river. We've got to go over the river first, so we'll climb a bit more. There's the river. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the radar, and we'll just climb up to 1,000 feet again. Okay. And then we'll settle. So it's after the river. So hopefully they make it a bit more obvious. No, I haven't got. I've got my AI trim on. That's annoying. I don't want to go up. I want to stay at 1,000. 1,000 feet, pressure altitude. Where is it? I can't see it. Actually, I should be at 1,100 because I thought, was it 225 feet? I should actually be a bit higher because it's 1,000 altitude would be 1,300. So we're coming past the river. Oh, we've still got a while to go yet. I'll put my undercarriage down way too early. Cannot see the runway. It's over here. The NDB is pointing over here. So we'll carry on over here. Can't see the runway because it's over here. It's runway. But I can't see the runway. Okay, the plane. I'm going to zoom in a bit more. So it's over here. Cannot see a runway though. Yeah, I put my undercarriage way too down, way too quickly, way too fast. Okay, now I'm going to get over a bit more. Right. That looks a bit more northish. And we'll just trickle over a bit more. No, I hope they've repaired their there's an NDB there. So the runway's up ahead. Cannot see runway. Cannot see the runway. It's over here somewhere. Can't see it. Using my GPS to see it. That runway? Can't see it. Cannot see it. Can't see a runway. That a runway? There's a runway. I think that's a runway. Yep, there's a runway. I was a little bit off. Okay, down we go. Have they got lights? Doesn't look like they got lights. Oh, they have got lights, but they haven't got lights on a... Yeah. Okay, let's get down a nice 500 feet approach. Big X there. It's a bit worrying. Right, don't mess it up, Steve. Don't mess it up.
Golf Sierra Charlie, taxi to cargo parking 10 at your discretion. Stay with me.
Taxi, cargo parking, Golf Bravo, Sierra Charlie. Okay, I have no brakes. Or do I? Yeah, my brakes haven't worked. Clearly. Where's my cargo? Where's my brake? Where's cargo? Don't know where I'm meant to be going. Oh, it wants... Oh, it's right. Okay. Right, no brakes. Oh, come on. No brakes, as usual. Brakes. Okay. Okay. Now I've got to go right round, apparently. I'll just bring my flaps up. No, not gear. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Flaps up. Strobe off. Off. Oh, sorry. Panel off. Landing off. Taxi on. Now strobe off. Right. Okay. Let's go to and go back to cargo. Let me just look at the live map here. Oh, blimey. I think, even though I haven't got FS Realistic on the toolbar, I think it's, oh, careful, messing about in the background. This looks like a taxi thing here. Well, Amanda, we're all down safe and sound.
Yeah, we're down safe and sound. Let's taxi to cargo parking 10 as instructed.
Okay. Oh, it's got many more planes than I thought they would have. Oh, blimey. Got all sorts. I bet they're all caravans, aren't they? They're caravans or TBMs? Oh. Don't know. Don't know what they are. Okay, there we are, all settled. Pull parking brake on, and we'll cut off the engine. Don't want any of that. No, cut off the engine. Thank you. That should stop the engine. Fuel pumps off. Pop. Generator. We're still on battery, so we'll turn ignition off. Generator off. Okay, good. Okay, avionics, so we'll go avionics. We'll just say goodbye to the thing. Libre Tower shutting down. Goodbye, thank you. I should have said thank you very much, but well, they'll be all right. Up, off. Turn everything off. Shut down, shut down, shut down. Panel off, taxi off. Beacon leave off. You always leave the beacon off to turn off your battery. Avionics off. Battery off. Standby alternator off. Beacon off. Everything's off. Condition lever. We'll turn that off as well. I don't know why. Oxygen off. Everything should be off. And we're down. There, that wasn't so far. Yeah, we're at Narco Centre, Cliff. We'll just put all the chocks and stuff on. And apart from a dodgy thing at the start, we did not mess with. Oh, we have got beta. Oh, I've got beta on this, which means reverse, basically. Oh, I didn't know that's what that button does. Oh, I could have put instant reverse, unrestricted beta range. I should have clicked that, and that. That way, when I touch that, well. We don't really want that one. Because I have instant beta on touchdown. Now you touchdown, it automatically puts in the reverses the props. So yeah, okay. Hide radar pod. Ooh, okay. Okay, so let's just put all the wheel chocks, covers, engine covers. Don't need external power. We'll just put that away. Pop, and we'll put on the things. We'll put this on as well. There we go. Control locks are on. Now we'll take that. Oh, don't forget take my headphones off. We'll have a quick look outside. There we go. So let's have a look. That gives a latitude and longitude. Oh, it doesn't give my latitude and longitude. Oh, okay, it doesn't really matter. So what we got here? We've got a Cessna. Two planes that are very, very near to each other. I don't know what that's a funny little plane. I don't know what that is. We've got my plane. That plane. I don't know what these planes are. And it hasn't got so dark yet either. What have we got? More intersecting planes. Well, we'll soon fix that. We'll soon fix this. Can't have these intersecting planes. There is actually a fix to it. A quick way of fixing it. Which is, if I do... Oh, come on, open. Okay. Oh, what? No, 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 no. Open. They're not going to let me in the pilot portal. Oh my. I cannot access my account. That's very weird. That might be a problem. Anyhow, generally I can just change the amount of traffic there is. And that will sort of just switch the traffic backwards and forwards. And that sort of sorts it out. Because look at those planes, look. They're totally intersected. And that seems to be an issue. And I don't know why. I might put that into the citation on that runway. Don't know. So I might flag that as a bug, I think. Sometimes we've got too much intersecting traffic, and I don't know why that happens. What does it say on the live map? Doesn't say it on the live map. So is that something to do? Is that? It might be. If I go to, I haven't got traffic type off. Air traffic photogrammetry is off. We'll switch that on for fun. Live reference multiplayer is off. Enable voice chat is off. Multiplayer is off. No. Bandwidth is off. ATC and full airport services motion. It doesn't really want airports to be in motion or not. I wonder what that means. Because it's definitely messed up. Definitely messed up. What we got over here? Let's have a quick look. What it hasn't got is a run mode in this. So we've got a little toilet. I don't think that's a toilet. That's your fuel thing. So you've got your little doodad here. Oh, oh, this came on. Oh, so I came over and automatically put the fuel on. That's very clever. And this is the... I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. And that's it's not a toilet. Pretty low res though. Anyhow, there we go. Thanks everyone. We'll just have a quick look at the town. Wherever the town is. Now the runway itself doesn't have lights unless they've put lights in. So where's that access road? There's a curvy access road. There's the access road. So there should be a control tower here. But clearly no one's modelled this airport. We've got a little bus there. Yeah, so we're following, there's a little bus. So there should be like bus shelters around here. Yeah, it looks about right. This is the main town here. What have they got? Have they got anything nice? Oh, it's a little water over here. What have we got here? Shopping centre? That looks like a weird car park to me. Oh, it's lorries. And some sort of, is that a church? Very likely some sort of, looks like a church to me. Although the traffic goes through the church. That's a bit weird. So that's the main city. Let's go up a bit more. So that's the main city here. So that's the main city. And I wonder what the main the actual economy is around here. I mean, it's definitely loads of grid that haven't filled up yet, and they've metalled their oh, they've got a little park here that looks like a golf. Oh, look, I've gone over the fuel thing again, haven't I? No, it's not going to let me do it, is it? Okay, back to briefing. Okay, oops, saw me. Okay, thanks everyone. That was fun. I enjoyed that. And next time we'll be taking a different plane that we haven't taken before. So, cheerio. Thank you everyone. Goodbye.